What is up, everybody? It's the Brew Bread Podcast, episode number 55, and we're coming at you today by Hot Day Today.
Powered by B&G Crunchy Kosher Dills. Fake, because it's a cucumber in there.
Kosher. It's re-rock. We put different...
I never even realized it says kosher.
Yeah, pickles is usually kosher. I've seen
Whoa,
kosher
I'm
pickles.
so holy.
So, when I was in this... so, what was you talking about, was you thinking about, like, when I said, like, kids born here?
That I was just thinking how there's no respect anymore for the elders. That's what I was thinking in my head when you said that. I was just thinking, I'm like, it's crazy. Like, at a certain point, the elders sometimes be bugging because obviously we're not going to agree with people that came before us because they went through a different life experience. But that common, like, disrespect for an elder is just gone.
Why, did you see something like that?
No. I was just thinking about it. I don't know. It's just a thought that, you randomly start thinking of shit. So yeah. I was just thinking of that. But then when you said you were thinking about something, I was like, what the hell? Yeah. What were you thinking about?
Nah, so, like, yesterday, last night, my boy and his shorty came through here. And we smoked, like, an L before ending the night. Uh-huh. And then I was, like, they're both born here, right? Mm. So, I've noticed I'm just not with them, but more people, too, that are born here, that they don't really question, like, their history. Like, that, like, not even question, like, they don't even really know it. Like, yeah. Like, they won't speak the language, or they won't, like, know, like, okay, so, like, the shorty was Indian, mm-hmm. and me and my boy, we mentioned the Ganga, and he knew about it, but he's not even Indian, and she didn't know what that was.
What is that?
Ganga River. It's the river, the holy river for the Indians.
Okay. Where they just
throw the bodies, they dive, they wash, they piss, whatever they want to do, like, whatever they got to do, they toss, like, bodies in there with them on fire, and they let them float out into the water.
That's crazy.
No, it's just their thing. So,
well, not crazy, but it's wild.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So like that, she didn't know what it was and stuff like that. So really? It's like, yeah, it's like, but like she also found out she was from more on by the beach area, by the water side of India.
But then she should know, like, a little bit more since she's by the waters.
No. She's born here though, like her family's from over there, type shit, by the water. But I also learned that, like you could, like, the people that are by the water, coastal mm-hmm. people, they're more like they're more Christian. Oh. So you could see the remain of, like, the British, the Europeans came through boats. Yeah. So the remains is on this shore. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's the religion kind of just, because on that corner edge, because that was probably the first drop-off point. A lot of spots like Haiti, I'm pretty sure, have, on the coastal areas, they probably have churches and stuff like that. Oh, no, yeah,
they're big into Christianity.
And then I don't know if that's just so, like, if shit goes left, they just hop on a boat on their own property and just dip out. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, but that's sad, though. I mean, that's the thing, like...
I told Shorty that, like, yo, I don't know if it sounded nice, but I said, like, the history is on your face. You gotta look in the mirror. Because if I see your face, I'm gonna think one thing out of you, right? Like, one thing, whatever I know from my experience, that what this person or what this race of people look like is this, and then, this is their info, mm-hmm. right? And then if your face already has the info, but your brain doesn't have the info, right? Like, if I see your face, I get info from mm-hmm. what you are, and then if I ask you questions of what you are and you don't know the response to it, that's like that's why I say, yo, you gotta look in the mirror and learn your history. Yeah. Like,
I mean, that comes how did you take that?
Fine.
Okay. No, somebody else would probably be like, what do you mean look in the mirror?
Yeah, but I just look in the mirror. Like, if you look in the mirror, what do you see? Like, do you see a white person? No. So, what do you see? You see that, and then you question more and more and more and more. Just because you...
That's the thing, like... All of us that were brought here, and thankfully our parents did that sacrifice. But, like, it's our duty, and, like, obviously your parents at a certain point kind of diminish their own background to make it here and to integrate here with society. Yeah. So it's up to the offspring to then work backwards and go, okay, well, but what are because, like, for instance, in my example, my
my dad's the most interesting history questions you could ever ask in your life is about your family and about who you are.
Yeah.
Better than Columbus or whoever.
And
Che Guevara.
My dad's side of the family, they're all for the most part Catholic. But then I never I appreciate it because I grew up with it. And I feel like instilling God in your life is essential. But I never really felt an 100% connection with the religion. So I knew from that, it would, no matter how hard I tried to connect with it, it just didn't make sense. I'm like, this cannot be it. My soul does not align with this. I appreciate it, but this is, and then obviously that side of my family is not, a lot of them aren't really religious. They have faith, but they're not super religious.
Yeah.
So I have to do my own work and work backwards. My mom's side of the family is a different story. They actually stick to, but they also do it in a way where it's I also don't agree with it, but they stick to more of what the ancestors actually practiced.
Yeah.
Which I'm not going to get into because it's a personal thing, but it's definitely not Catholicism. I'll tell you that. Yeah. There's a blend of Catholicism, but that's because of Spaniards and the invasion that happened in the Dominican Republic. So that's not even the real thing, really. That's just what the conquerors left and made you, do. So, and it's a little upsetting to me nowadays. I mean, it's not super upsetting. I'm over it. But it's annoying a little bit where it's you trying to work backwards and figure out your roots is a big, haram. You know what I mean?
Well, also, it's not even just about her, right? It's a generality. I'm just using her as a subject because it happened yesterday and shit,
Yeah.
But it's the same thing with my neighbor right here and then other kids that I know that are born here. It's not just her, Yeah. And my boy, I think sometimes I change that about people because when I meet people, I'm the first thing I do get into is what race are you?
Yeah.
Where's your family's background?
Yeah.
I'll even Google the city.
That's
if
crazy.
you say something yo, you probably never heard of it, bro. It's this. I'm tell me the address.
That's
Spell
wild.
it to me right now. The other day we looked up some city in Guyana for my boy, and it was so long the name, and it was Anna and something that. It was something
Angola?
like that. And
no, that's
Anna something in Georgetown in Guyana. In Guyana. And I also found out there's a Georgetown in South Carolina.
Oh.
So, you just figure, you just learn new things along the way. But, so my thing was that, you gotta question it. And just, now forget about her, just as a general person like that. It's you gotta just question, right? You don't gotta change anything just to know cool things about history.
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
you don't gotta change anything. You just gotta question, okay, so if I'm this, and my religion is this, was it just okay, your scenario? I'll use her instead of her. I'll switch it with your shit, right? And it's so you're growing up with Christianity, but do you even know why you have Christianity there? What was there before that? Was there something before Christianity?
There was something before Christianity.
You know what I'm saying? So now let's say now you're we're just Christian. You just don't question your past either.
That's the
you know
thing.
What I'm saying?
I've never
Do you ever question that you might have actual European in you? Not just you, but just people.
Yeah, no, that's all. But I've never, it could be too, because, I mean...
Probably do, though.
What?
Dominican definitely probably got European in them.
No, yeah, at this point, so much mixing and whatever has gone, I even know the word I was trying to say, but commingling has happened that it's inevitable. Yes, it's in there. That's why I'm not rejecting it. Yeah, that's better. I'm not rejecting it because unfortunately now it is a part of us too.
You can't reject it. It's just
I'm not
history.
rejecting it, but I'm saying that's not the origin. That's not what started. That's not what we practiced it was not it, bro. I was not. And even if you take it backwards, the Tainos on the island, they had their more. It was more of a nature based.
What is that?
Those are the natives, the natives of the land. Yeah, the native Indians.
Yeah.
But, their thing wasn't Catholicism. No. But shit happens. So I'm not denying it. But I'm saying, I've always, growing up, I started questioning it when I was young. And then my aunt kind of shut it down. So I shut it down for years because she would shut it down.
Yeah.
And then I was trying to also blend in. But then once I got past my teen years, I was like, nah, bro, this ain't it. And I'm a very spiritual, like, I liked having a practice. So I'm like, but this ain't it. Like, I don't feel super connected to it.
Yeah.
I'm connected to the faith, but the practice of it, like going to the place and doing this.
Yeah.
I was like, this is cool.
I think also on that note, like, let's say if a person is like a Christian now, but their religion used to be something else before, right?
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? They also, if they don't really practice the Christianity, that means they don't question where it came from, which means they don't question where they came from.
Right, but
and
that's the thing.
Like
that's why I'm grateful. My aunt made me a lector in the church. She made me work in the church functions. I was part of a youth group. Like, I was in there, bro. I'm telling you, I was in there. The rosaries, I was, so thankfully, because you're right, if she didn't, I never even thought about that before. If she didn't make me do that, I probably wouldn't have came to my own conclusions.
There's people that are just like, yo, we just Catholic. I mean, I don't really be Catholic, but
right.
Catholic.
No, that's very true.
And then you go, and then this is what my boy said back in the day when I first met him. Again, I don't understand about the American kids. When I asked him, like, yo, we was talking about something about Punjabis and Indians and all that way back in the day, right? Mm. And then he was just like, nah, but I don't know, bro. I don't see color. I'm like,
what?
I'm like, yo, you gonna see it in my house, bro. You come here, you gonna see all the colors, yeah. You gonna see all the colors of the rainbow, all the you gonna see all the colors, the official, the original LGB. Facts. Libyans and all Libyans, Boricans. Boricans is crazy.
Guy's crazy.
It's from Boricua. Fake laugh. But like, yeah, man, that's the thing. So like, he was like, yeah, bro, I don't see color and shit. After that, I changed his mind. I was like, bro, you know how fucking dope, like that's like, if you don't like judge people, I mean, in my opinion, if you don't really like judge people or like have enough information on different races and cultures to make an assessment on somebody, or even like, it's even fun when you see somebody that's like, for example, like some race, and then like they're like, yo, I'm like whatever, like I'm Punjabi and shit like that, but I don't really, you're American, and then you start spitting facts about Punjab to them, and they get fascinated by it. They go, oh, word, bro.
And then they'll probably, you never know. They might turn around, go home, and look up, or not, but like could. Just the fact.
But they also know something new. The moment you met them, they didn't know something, and you told them something about themselves. Now, they actually do see in color. See, like, society has made you gray because you don't see in color. You're just blinded. You're just like, sometimes you might have DNA problems with people and you don't even know. That's right? Facts. Like, for example, like, this might be sounding racist, but let's just feel this out, right? Let's say if there's like an Indian Gujarati, right? Like, Indians have they have Gujaratis, they have all these other ones. I just don't know the names. It's just like, because in Pakistan we got Sindhis, different provinces, you have people from different. Yeah, okay. So you would say like, yo, he's a Jerseyan, this is a New Yorker. Got it. But think about if Jersey and New York spoke two different languages. Oh, wow. Two different languages. So, you know what I'm saying? Wild. So it really makes a difference of what they are. Yeah. Like, 'cause, I mean, you could probably go there, they maybe understand you, but you're not going to know what they're saying back. You know what I'm saying? So shit like that. Like, sometimes when you see Haitians and Dominicans talking, and you just like, I can pick up one, but the other one is just off the rails right now. Yeah. But the other one that's off the rails to him is not, or her is not. It's just not regular. Like, so they might think you're retarded because you can't catch up as fast and shit. Like, that's the crazy part. Yeah. But so where was I going with? What was I saying? That you were saying this might sound a little racist, and then you were bringing the Indian and the. Oh yeah. So basically like you, fuck, what was it? Oh, so let's say you got like a Gujarati, right? Like, and I'm Pakistani, right? Okay. And then there might be an innate, like, just since we got beef or something, or like since our values don't fully align, there might be like a inner thing in you that's warning you about this person. You feel me? Like, interesting. Like, let's say I meet some random guy on the block, right? Like, and he happened to be Jewish. For some reason, the Jewish part is going to let more alarms in my head go off than if he was Christian.
Interesting.
You get what I'm saying? If I just meet a guy on the block, we start chatting, he starts getting close, and then he's like, yo, I'm Jewish, and I'll be like, what? Just because I know your culture is not supposed to be reaching out like that.
Right.
It doesn't. It's more of an inner culture. Okay. So if you're reaching out, I'm suspicious.
Right. Okay. I get
Same thing with Gujaratis. A lot of these old school cultures, they don't spread out. So if you see them reaching for you, you just go, whoa, whoa. Plus, your people have history beef with them. So they might not even know they're coming at you with some beef that's not even beef, but they're going to fuck you somehow. But they don't even know that. They just think they're going to fuck you as a person. But they don't know they're only fucking you because of the races are aligning right now.
Interesting.
They don't even know, like a mongoose and a snake. But you don't know you're a mongoose or a snake. But we gonna beef.
Wow, interesting.
I have to be on point, even though we're people now and we can talk. But you might fuck me and not even know you just fucking me because of this shit.
I know what you're trying to say. Like saying? Something that is already embedded within.
Yeah, like if Jews and Muslims have beef, if I see a Jew and he's friendly with me, I'm going to be a little sus about it. Yeah. Like, yo, what's up with this dude? He's trying to set me up or something.
Yeah, interesting.
Because both of our peoples have history of setting each other up.
Right, and, okay.
What, I'm supposed to forget?
Yeah.
It still goes on. Yeah. Just because you far away from the news and I came from over there and we was, we heard of what happens in other, I'm more old school than them because I'm from a third world.
Right.
So I can't just forget what I was told, right? That's why it might sound racist, but it's like not like I don't like the guy, but I'm just going to be on alert a little bit extra just because life and genetics and then roles and animals and what you are and beef, everything is just kind of embedded.
Yeah.
What do they say? Like your ancestral curses and all of that, everything it just kind of is all piled up, right? Like, so if you just freaking growing up and then they like warning you about like some like, yo, watch out for the Jews, they do this and that, but you come here and you're like, bro, Jews are regular people, they're just people, they cool, this and that, but then you meet a dude that's mad extra friendly out of nowhere and stuff like that, your alarm's got to go off on that one. You can't just forget, like, even your own people, your alarm's got to go off. But if your own people are coming at you with something and you're like, all right, this is my culture, we're supposed to keep it in, so it's a little less. But when somebody out is reaching and pulling you in, it's got to be, because that's how you indoctrinate other people and stuff too, right? Like, very true. So it all like leads into like all of this stuff, and that's why you have to see in color. Right. You can't just be this gray person. You're not gonna know what the difference between a black hole and a puddle is, because it's gonna be gray color. That's what that is what society, like, that's the road that we're heading down more and more. Like, they're just trying to grayify everything. Yes, that's it. Is he a guy, girl? Don't worry about that. Don't worry about if he's a guy or a girl. Just. It's like the movie The Giver. Never seen it. No. Oh yeah, it's about the world. It's a world it's basically in gray, but it's because the handlers made it gray. But there's actually color once you go beyond. Yeah, like, exactly. That's what it is, man. I have them. I have all the history of all the color, all the bloodshed, everything that's been in this world. Forget about it. Let's just make peace. Right. Forget about it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We know when we forget what happens, you remember, nigga. Yeah. Yeah, we gonna forget it. You gonna... Because you know what it is? I can see it now. I know. Like, I'm from a third world, right? Like, so I know a bit more history on people. Like, in third world, people talk about all different religions, all different cultures, and they speak of them with respect and disrespect. So you get both angles. In America, you're not gonna hear it. True. You're not gonna hear it. Very true. That's why these kids grow up and don't know anything. Yeah. Yeah. They don't know. I ain't gonna judge a Haitian. You know how violent Haitians can be? If you know that, you might not be so disrespectful with a Haitian. Yeah, you gotta right? Like, you might not be. You might not be. But then there's like island people that like I don't know, I might get this wrong, but like a Guyanese, I think they'll joke around a little more. They'll play around more. From what I've seen, they're more laid back. They're more chill. They're more chill. Yeah. I feel like a Haitian is more serious. Yeah, but they can be chill too. But they can be chill. Yeah. But they chill in a party scene. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, like, no. I feel like Dominicans are more chill than Haitians. Like, in certain, like, they won't. Well, they kind of will more to laugh off something and then go at it about it. The Haitian culture the Haitians have endured a lot, so that's why they become tougher. Yeah, but I'm not wrong, right? Like, yeah, I know. You know, you could talk to a Dominican and make a mistake, and he'll probably slide it off. Then the Haitian will get mad at you. Yeah, he's not gonna attack you, but they like. I just feel like they're just more serious. But like you said, it's because of what
everyone's ancestors have went through.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's
like
already,
for you to know that, I feel like it's respectable. So you're like, yo, bro, I'm not gonna cross my line just because I respect you. You might not even be like that, but won't you appreciate if I think of you as higher like this?
That's very true because I do that subconsciously and I never realized.
I'm treating you like a king. I don't want to disrespect you. I don't want to your ancestors. I don't want to do nothing bad.
Yeah.
And you don't even know it, and I'm showing respect to your family by doing this.
That's true.
And if you know it, you might like me more. Be like, yo, this nigga respects my family, my culture, my everything. Yeah. He would never do anything to me.
Right.
Like, no, you don't meet people that respect your culture here. Yeah. Yeah, you might get somebody that respects you today. No. Until you tell them no about something, and then they're like, oh, he's bitch ass. Like, oh, he don't do that. You know, he changed. He different. If you respected the culture, hundreds of years of lineage of people fighting for respect, it's a whole different thing when we even talk to each other. Yeah. That's the thing. That's deep. It's different because, bro, I was showing my friend and his girl, like, all this stuff here. And you said, like, what? Over here? Yeah. Right? I showed them that. They were like, whoa. And they all just knew about it, which was weird. Yeah. They didn't know exactly everything, but they were like, oh, that's sick. They saw everything, but they saw that head. And they were like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's a respect thing on the culture and on the lineage. Yeah. And it's just made its presence without anybody being anywhere.
Yeah, you know? I see what you mean, yeah.
It's just two different races of people that don't even know about their own culture, but they know about your shit. Yeah. But they didn't even know what it was, but they were like, oh. So that's enough, though. That's enough, because you'll be like, oh, they respect it.
Well, they respect it because they fear it. That's why. Which is not really, but yeah, I get you.
Well, you're supposed to fear it, though. Respect comes out of fear. Where do you learn respect from? Your parents.
Do you think respect can come from love? Too?
You got to decide if you love somebody. Somebody can't tell you if you love them, but I can tell you got to respect me.
Interesting. Okay.
Right? Like, you can tell me I gotta respect you, but you don't gotta make me a sandwich out of respect. Right? Like, don't work like that just because you want to make me a sandwich, right? Like, if you respect me, yo, peanut butter, bro. Swing, chop, chop. Get that respect cooking. A sandwich better taste like some respect in it. Yo. Better not taste no disrespect in this sandwich.
Low key, somebody, like, if
there was mad respect in the coffee, son.
Facts.
Nah, there was appreciation in the coffee.
There was.
But the respect part is that you didn't get mad at me about it.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
I was mad until you decided to drink it. Then, if you didn't decide to drink, I was going to stay a little.
Yeah, that's true, though. But again, back to the thing, like, yo, they knew to respect something. And it's not about fear, because they probably, no, it's not really about fear. Yeah, because they probably don't even know. It's like a fear of a ghost. It's not like a physical fear to them. Like, to them, it's just like, but you still got to appreciate that they respected it.
Yeah, that's true.
That is true. They might not know about their culture, your culture, but they knew about one thing. That's true. And then you go, wow, you're not even part of that thing, and you knew about it. Yeah, enough to just stand back, and that's good enough.
And they were both Indian?
Pretty much, one's Guyanese, one's Indian.
Wow, that's so interesting. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Huh. Would you look at that?
And that makes others, like maybe, like, if I was your culture, I'd be like, oh, I feel appreciated.
Well, no, yeah. I mean, that's amazing. Yeah. What the hell? Like, yeah.
So that's one of the things, man. That's why you got to see in color.
Yeah.
That's why you got to see things in color. You got to understand. You got to bond with people. Yesterday, I'm chilling on the block. I just found out one of the homies is, I don't want to mess this up. I called him Bulgarian, but he's not.
Romanian, Russian?
Romanian. He's He lives where Andrew Tate lives.
I was just going to say.
He doesn't live he's from where Andrew Tate lives.
Did he talk about Andrew Tate?
No, he just said, like, I was like, oh, I only know about that country because of this guy. And then we just started talking about it. And then I found out, if I'm not mistaken, you could look this up, but I think Alexander the Great is Romanian. I knew that was going to happen. I got that on camera.
Yeah. I think that's surprised that.
Yeah, because you just went... you just absorbed all the splashes in the air like a chameleon. But
Andrew Tate?
No. Was Alexander the Great? Oh, Andrew Tate. That sounds real close. He might have marketed his shit from that.
Or he might be reincarnated.
Okay, so it's Alexander the Great Romanian.
Alexandria.
Alexander the Great Romanian.
Macedonian, Persian Empire, were born in Pella, Macedonia, Greek peninsula. He's Greek.
Oh, okay.
Why?
I don't know if he passed through. I don't know. It's just like, because my boy had long blonde hair, and I don't know. We just got into discussions about, like, he didn't know that Alexander went to Afghanistan, and then, there's white people there that look like him. I was telling him, like, yo, bro, you could probably come to my country and play off this and this and this type of people. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, bro, we got white people there, like, fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so, like, you can play it off, and it's bonding, too, with that kid, you know? Like, he's literally learning new shit. I'm learning new shit. Like, it's pretty cool to, like, get an idea of that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that
was a great conversation.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to bring up, since I brought it up earlier. So it seems you made an interesting point last night when I was telling you that Andrew Tate got banned off Twitter and Instagram. I would, like, after speaking to you, I was like, yeah, well, this could have been. I mean, this would have been a smart marketing move. Like, you see, they're trying to censor me, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I really think they took him
basically, what you're saying is that Andrew Tate could have facilitated his own banness.
Well, I'm not saying he did. I'm saying
could have.
He could have, because there was already talk, like, for a couple of weeks. There was already
literally yesterday, like, before I heard the news about his ban, like, I saw an interview, an old one, where he was like, I cannot be banned. They cannot ban me. Like, like, that's funny, yeah.
So, I don't know if, I was going to say that there was talk of him, but there wasn't any talk of him being banned or censored or anything. But other people were saying that eventually that he would probably be censored.
Yeah, but at the same time, what Abba and Priest said was, like, I mean, this type of guy is only created because of how everybody else has made everything so strict and everything. Right, like, it's don't, like, you can get rid of him, but there's another him that's gonna pop up somewhere. Like, it's not, what these guys say is not complicated. Like, nothing is really mind blowing information here. No, it's not. Even when they talk about the government wants to control and this and that, well, it's just a guy with a bigger audience that's just saying stuff that some people already knew and stuff. Mm-hmm. Most people into conspiracies just know about that stuff. Yeah. Just because he says it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, all that type of stuff. But there's always going to be somebody taking their place. Like, it's because you create, like, some shit that's out of, like, what's going on now. Like, if everybody's doing this, you're going to have a character that does that.
Right, so it really differentiates. It's a new character in the psyop. Yeah. As many would say.
Basically.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like I had stuff to bring, and, like, I'm just blank now. It's crazy.
It's all good. I mean, let's get, so basically, what else was we gonna talk about? Shit.
Really
blanking over here. Don't worry about it. You look at the screen too long, you're gonna blank way more. It's all good. It's all good. Just turn it off. Just yeah, that's it.
All right. So I guess we'll.
How long we got on this already?
27 minutes. Well, 27? It's about to be 28 minutes.
We'll just finish it at like 30 then. So we'll chop it up and see if we get some other shit, right? So basically, now the summer's ending, right? And it's still
know, bro. I honestly, I'm thinking every day when I'm working, I'm like, damn. Because the public transport is really a bit of a headache when the kids go. Oh, God.
When the what?
When the kids have to go and get on the train and get. I was having such a great time.
Especially the areas you go to.
My commutes are going to be so much longer now.
And you know what, man? There is going to be no stop to, like fucking annoying ass kids on the bus. There's no stop to that. Every year they make them new and better, more annoying and more annoying. Like, every year they come out with new models, bro. Like, you get on the bus, it's just more annoying every year. So that's why it's so annoying, because it's like you never get used to it. They always just spin it's either doing like 1 year they're fucking like TikToking. Next year there's like 17 kids with shiesty mask on the bus on. You know what I'm saying? And then they're like TikToking and, you know, and then gra. It's just changing. Like, you're like, oh, it's the same stupidity but in different words. It's like getting a red envelope with the same letter, and then a fucking blue envelope with the same letter, and then a fucking green envelope with the same letter. Bro. Patria died out. I don't know what happened to them.
I don't know.
That used to be our bus rides. These kids in the back. Really? Patria. fucking... Bro, so many kids was in gangs that was not in actually gangs. Like, they was not in gangs. It's Dominican kids is screaming Patria, and ain't no else Patria nigga with them. They just in our class, and they just... there's no other Dominican stopping you from jacking it. You just wearing some green rosaries, and then we supposed to just go with it, bro.
Facts.
Chill, Stefan. We got a Dominican kid named Stefan. Is that real?
Really?
Yeah. Dominican and Haitian, I'm pretty sure. I think when black kids jack Dominican, I be thinking they Haitian, though. If they look real black,
yeah,
I be thinking, like, you just jacking that.
There might be some mix there.
What? What are you talking about?
Wait, what did you even say?
What did you say?
I forgot what I said, to be honest.
I said this kid was Dominican, but he looked black, so I think he was Haitian.
Oh, okay. No, but I feel like there are definitely dark Dominicans.
Yeah, but I feel like okay, I guess. I was also thrown out by his name was Stefan, which was pretty crazy to me because I was like, I thought you would have like a Spanish name or something.
Wait, so now
Patria is back in action?
Trinitarios?
Oh, Trinitarios, yeah. Trinitarios.
What is that?
That's Trinitarian. It's like I think it's like a Sereno type, like Bronx, like, they might be evolved.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it looks like things are still...
And it went to the Bronx?
Yeah, it looks like it's all in the Bronx.
I think it got smaller then because Patria used to be everywhere. Like, at least you knew about the names and shit.
It looks everywhere. Oh, this is so... Man,
Bronx,
anyways.
Bronx.
This guy.
But
yeah, we made it to 31 minutes.
That was good.
That was good.
Yeah.
I still didn't even finish this big ass cucumber. Yeah. So thick. You know how to grow a cucumber.
Nigga, you know we're on camera, right?
All right, do the outros.
You talking about deleting stuff on my IG so your family don't see it and shit like that. You out here on video eating a whole fucking fake ass pickle, like the vegetable glizzies. Yo, you know what's crazy? Glizzy in the beer is crazy to me, bro.
What?
I see that shit so common now, and like people like recording at baseball games, they just dip in the glizzy and they eat it.
Ew! What the fuck?
Yo, there's something about like American sports that makes people musty, like mad haraks, like mad like kra, you know, like not gra, kra.
You know
like,
what it is? Because they go to these places hot, it's musty, people are yelling, people are drunk,
they sometimes they mist in water in the crowd.
Yeah,
like,
it's just nasty.
You just feel like a whole mushroom in there. Just
I was taken to a baseball game by like the pastor in the church.
Six Flags is musty. Everybody sweat on the same chair.
The priest in the church would take us to like summer trips when I was younger.
That sounds scary, son. I ain't even gonna lie. I would not send my kids on that.
No, he was a nice man. God bless him.
But it's wow.
God bless him. Crazy. He used to have he used to do magic in church.
Oh my god.
I used to take care of his animals.
No way. Bro, all that shit sounds crazy bad to me now. The reputation them niggas in them camps have now, it sounds like everything sounds like child molestation.
No, but he was a nice man. I can't even talk ill about him.
Alright, that's good.
And also, the priest before him was amazing. Like, they took him out. I don't know why. Everybody was so tired.
What makes a priest amazing?
He was just had a very kind heart, and you could feel it.
What does that even mean? The nigga does not pay taxes.
Bro, you don't know.
Look at you hitting your hand on it. No, don't talk back to me like that. I was telling the truth. God knows that nigga taking out of the cup.
All right.
Well, fuck he need money for? Break that down to me. What's up with this, huh? What's up with this priest, like, living off the church type shit? We have the same thing, but we don't really... I don't really see people, like, flexing like that in, like, the Muslim ones, the priests and shit. So, I guess it just slides away. Like, if you don't see them flexing it, like...
At least from
if your kids have 17 houses
the
and
parish
nobody
that
got
I
a
grew
Lambo.
up in, the priests wouldn't be flashy. They would just be regular.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they would never be flashy.
Those pulling up with, like, beamers and shit like that to the church says God lives. So, you know the church across the street from my gym?
Yeah.
Priest had a custom, like it said priest or some pastor on the fucking plate.
Bruh.
So be like out here like niggas know.
Let me see. Hold on. Now I want to be on a rampage of this because but those are like the what do they call this?
Oh, just because they're black?
No. They have a different like. It's not just a regular parish.
What, like, is your priest black or white?
White. What?
Listening to the white man.
Bro, it's not. Bro, I was.
Show me a Hispanic priest.
No, I gotta show you this though.
Yeah, I want to see this Hispanic
Meet the
priest.
design tool from the future.
We're doing great by winging it.
I know.
Wanted to have this press conference today.
Stop, bro. Alright, am I supposed to like this guy? Because I don't. I don't.
You're not supposed to like him.
Because I don't like his shades at all. I don't like his suit. I mean, it's all fresh, but it just seems low. Flashy Brooklyn preacher talks about...
He got robbed.
Oh, yeah, I remember this. You know what Charleston White said about this guy? Yeah. No. He was flashy.
Yeah. Look at him.
Yeah, he's wearing gold and everything on him. Yeah. Charleston... Oh, yeah, that's the robber, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, not good for him. Rob him, bro. Rob all the priests. Rob all of them.
1 million worth of jewelry.
Bro, rob all of them. You know why? Because apparently, like, you tell me, they're not really supposed to take money out of there.
No.
They're not even really supposed to take money. They're supposed to take food, clothing,
shelter,
beds, pillows, that type of shit. And when shit went down, did any churches open up?
This is truly the Lord's work.
Yes, it is.
It really is in a
When
way.
you see God pull up to you, you get scared, nigga. That nigga was scared, bro.
Yeah,
Because you know, anytime you're scared, you about to go meet God, right? Like, if you like, you know, you about to go meet your man. That nigga's right here in front of you. That's what I was about to do to this motherfucker on my block, bro. It's like, you want to piss me off? You want to disrespect me? You want to meet God, bro? I'll bring you to God's door, bro.
What? The NYPD searching for a group of suspects after a Hindu temple in Queens was vandalized twice in less than 2 weeks.
Here tonight, CBS 2's Ali Bauman speaks to members of the temple who now fear for their safety.
What are you talking about? Oh.
Hey, yo.
Shows someone thrashing a statue of Mahatma Ghandi with a sledgehammer overnight Tuesday. He smashes the head off, then topples it over.
Oh, I hope these mofos
Minutes later, a group
freaking...
of 6 stomp on it and take turns hammering the statue before taking.
But are these what? They're not white.
I mean, to be honest, like, Gandhi don't got the best history in the world.
But they look Indian too. They're talking in. Wait, run it back.
Minutes later, a group of 6 stomp on it and take turns hammering the statue before taking off.
And to see they coming after us like this is very painful.
Lakram Maharaj is the founder of Sri Tulsi Mandir, the Hindu temple in South Richmond Hill. He discovered the Gandhi statue outside in the morning, reduced to rubble. The word dog was spray painted both in front and down the block.
For someone to do that, you can see the
Dog?
That same statue was vandalized less than 2 weeks earlier. Again, someone knocked it over in the night, breaking off the hands and
You
nose.
got to. What is this?
Was vandalized, that really flew in the face of all of our beliefs and was very disturbing for the.
Gandhi did not invent the religion.
I was gonna say, wasn't this an actual person?
That's like if you just had a statue of the Pope.
Yeah, which they do.
Yeah, no, I get it, but the Pope's not Jesus, right?
No, but
Yeah. He's not. Gandhi wasn't even a priest. He was a lawyer. He was a lawyer that walked out. I mean, to be honest, like, this seems like some personal shit. This is not no racist shit. I mean, shit, if I was to even go for... I think they did it to themselves. I think it's somebody in there that got beef. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think
that
it's inner
statue
shit.
is worth 4,000. They got ripped off.
Insurance.
These are Khalistanis and West Punjab.
These are Khalistanis and West Punjabi Pakistani origins who vandalized statue. Need some boys from Haryana of India to fix this. We fixed them in Australia and UK. He's just chatting because Haryana is Punjabi.
So what
Haryana is Sidhu's. Sidhu's last song was like, Haryana has no water, give me water. It's Punjabi and it's not even...
Right.
Nah, it just seems like I don't even think it's Pakistani people doing this stuff. I don't think so. It just seems very weird.
Ugh, I don't
want to see that. Nah, yeah. What are you doing? I told you to get off of this. Like, you just be on different stuff on this. Look at you still on it.
All right, we're on 40 minutes, boy. We all good.
Yeah. So, on that note, Yeah. Okay. Let's just finish this. Okay.
What?
I'm still stuck on why is there like a Gandhi statue on the outside.
Is there a religion?
Huh?
Does Gandhi have his own religion?
Nope. He just is like the independence guy. He didn't even invent the religion.
He's still alive, right?
Gandhi? Mm-hmm. He got killed by Hindus. They said it was Pakistanis, but it was Hindus.
Like
just
American.
like this. Just like this. They said it was Pakistanis, but it was Hindus. He got killed by Hindu nationalists. Because they didn't want him to have the power. Once he got them the freedom, they killed him and got out of the way to take the power.
Oh my goodness.
That's just politics. But at the end of the day, like, it's just, it's just, that's what I'm saying. You got to know your history, bro. You got to know your history and seeing what happens, bro.
Damn, you're making me want to do a deep dive on my people's history. I should do that.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Because your family went through it.
Yeah.
So when you read it, somehow I feel like it awakens your ancestor shit on the inside. It's like, oh yeah, like the Avatar mode. The ancestors, like, that's me. That moment, that's me.
Yeah.
And then another, and then because that is you. It's like you wouldn't get here if they didn't go through all of those.
Yeah.
So the reason you can do what you do now is because they went through that. So if you know it, you will have a better chance of doing even better.
Right.
Because they didn't know what others were really. Well, matter of fact, they did know because the history would get passed down from people to people, and they would know more than we knew now.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't mixed up much.
Right. It was more concentrated.
Or concentrate because it was like people you trusted and shit that would tell you, like your parents or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, on
and
that,
just like that, we came full circle.
Yeah.
We started it with that. We ended with that.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Do some history lessons. I hope you guys learn more about yourselves and others around you. Make this world a more colorful place. And we're out.